Hi, I'm Shannon, the garden girl from Georgina Garden Centre. Today we are going to do a cute little hyacinth in a glass container. You can use a teacup, you could use a pot, anything you have. We got these in specialty for this. And this is a great little activity for Easter or for springtime. And it's really, really easy to do. So we have a pot of hyacinths here. I chose pink because it's very springy and Eastery. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one out of the soil here, just pull it out really gently. You could take out the whole pot if you wanted to take off all the soil, but I'm just going down and I'm just cutting the roots with my fingers here, trying to get as much as possible on the bottom of the bulb. This won't hurt them as long as you're gentle. So there you can see I'm trying to get as much as possible. Okay. So brush some of that dirt off because you don't want that, especially if it's clear, you don't want that in there, the dirt. Okay, so just put that aside. Then I'm just using a paintbrush just to brush off the soil. Just again, so it's not in the vase or your pot, you don't see it. Okay, just gently. And it's okay if some of the roots fall off, as long as there are still some roots left on there. You don't want to take them all off. And then I just have a bucket of water. I'm going to just dunk it in just to clean it up. I don't want to soak it because I don't want the bulb soaking wet. So I'm just going to quickly dunk it in the soil or in the water. Give it a little swish. Okay, and see that cleaned it right off. Then in the pot, I've just used, you can see they're just plain rocks. If it's on a table or something, you can do decorative. You can do the green, you can do blue. We have a whole bunch of different ones you can choose. And that's just, you're putting the stone in just enough to support this up. So I'm going to use just our generic brown ones, because I'm going to show you what you can do to cover it so you don't see them, if you choose to not use the really decorative ones. So we're going to put the stone in, just a little bit in the bottom first, and put the roots in there. And I'm going to hold it up kind of where I want where it to sit. You can have it sitting up higher if you want. You can sit it down lower. And the stones are there to hold the bulb up, the hyacinth bulb. Now you could do this with the daffs. If you do a daff, they kind of get tall and they could fall over. So if you do it with a mini daff, you can do it with a tulip if you'd like. And this is a really nice stage. Some of you might be thinking that there's no color on the hyacinth, but as soon as you get this in the house, in the warmth, it will blast right open. So there I've put the stones around it. Now, we have this reindeer moss in the store, and you can get it in different shades as well. You could also use sphagnum moss if you want. And I'm just going to cover the top of this, just because I don't really like the color of that stone. It's not very Eastery looking. So I'm just going to cover the stone, not the bulb, because I don't want the bulb to rot in there. So I'm just going to cover it up like that. If you had little mini eggs or little chicks or anything like that, you could put that around there as well. And then to water it, you don't need to give it a lot, because you don't want the water to touch the bottom of the bulb. I'll take this one out. You don't want the water to touch this part. You just want the water for the roots. So you're only going to put a little bit of water in just for the water to come up to there on it. So I'll water this. Error on the side of caution. This one had a lot of roots, so most likely is going to get to it. There. I just put a tiny bit in. And there it is. That's how easy it is. You have a quick little, you could do them for setting places. For each person, you could put their name on it. You could just put it down the center of your table. You could put it in your windowsill, anything. But cute little, quick, easy arrangement.